Fasting days 3, 4, and 5 are done. I'm on fasting day number 6. And as of right now, things are going smoothly. I have no complaints. I figure I was going to talk a little bit about the need for doctors. A lot of times, when I hear or people hear you going on fasting, they say, did you go to the doctor? Is something wrong with you? Are you sick? Which I think that's valid. People have concerns for you, so I'm not shocked that people would ask that question. But it's interesting that people would say that because, in our country today, it's a big issue, and I'm in America. I know I have people around the world who listen to this video, but I'm talking to even your country too. There's always concern about health care. Healthcare. Do you have adequate health care? And do they pass the health care legislation? And do you have health care for your family? And why? Because people get sick. People get diseases. People die every year from all type of horrific diseases. And the doctors are needed because people want to go and get a diagnosis, not really realizing that their body and their emotion gives them the most perfect diagnosis. I'm going to say that again. People's body and their emotions give them the most accurate diagnosis. Some of the diagnoses that people have that they don't pay attention to, they think is illogical. I'm going to go into them right now. And I was going to make a whole list, but since the holidays, we've had all type of kids and people come by, so that's why I'm a little delayed in getting videos out. I still got a bunch of kids back there. But anyway, here's some of the diagnoses. Bad breath. That means you have internal intoxication. Internal intoxication can lead to all types of diseases. Body odor, even underarm. Underarm odor is not natural. Babies don't have underarm odors. They don't have bad breath. They have it after they've been severely toxic, severely put toxic in by their parents. And if they come out like that, then their parents were toxic when they were delivering them. Dandruff. Any type of itis, gingivitis, halitosis, tonsillitis. Itis, anytime you hear dis-ease and has itis at the end of it, that means there's inflammation. The inflammation comes from mucus. Mucus comes from all type of foods that have mucus. And those foods are usually dairy, grains like rices and millets, cooked grains, specifically rices and millets, and meats have pus. So all itis diseases come from that. So when somebody has itis, you don't just chop your body up and take stuff out of your body. Stop eating the stuff that causes you the problems. That's your first diagnosis. You just don't pay attention to it because you've followed your parents and your pastors and your politicians and your doctors, not really investigating it for yourself. Diabetes, AIDS, HIV. HIV is a virus. AIDS is a virus. Flu, influenza is a virus. You ever did research on what a virus is and how a virus survives? Viruses survive in what they call, I don't want to say it incorrectly, I think it's an anaerobic state. And if I'm saying incorrectly, let me just give a more simple explanation, a state in which there's no oxygen. Look it up. So all viruses survive in the body, in the part of the body that's not getting oxygen. Here's a hint, folks. Your body's supposed to be fully oxygenated from the tip of your hair to your toenails. If a virus is surviving in your body, and your body's been getting clogged and has been filled with a lot of toxins so the virus can survive. So the clue is to unclog your body and to feed your body with oxygen. So can AIDS and HIV and herpes, which is a virus, be healed? Hell yeah, it can be healed. But if you're ignorant to follow the American Medical Society and keep your body clogged up, you're not going to heal yourself. You have to totally unclog your body. It's that simple. When you have an ache, a pain, a backache, a neck ache, a toothache, you have breakouts, pimples, blackheads, moles, any of those issues, vaginal discharge, you have a problem in your area of your groin, you have an ingrown toenail, your foot is hurting, you have sprained your ankle and it stays sprained for several hours. That's irregular. A really healthy person heals very quickly. How do I know? I've done the research. I've met some of these people. Some of these people are my Facebook friends. And I started saying to myself, we live in the same society. Our society says, hey, it's natural to get to be 30 and 40 and 50 years old and have aches and pains and stuff to fall apart and replace your body parts. Let me give you a clue, folks. If you have a part of your body and somebody told you it's deteriorating, let's say like your bones, they say, all right, when you get to a certain age, you must have a lot of vitamin D because your body's going to break down. That means you're not getting enough greens. Let me give you something, let you know something, folks. Milk does not do a body good. Milk actually breaks down your bones. So I don't care what you see Serena Williams and all these people on television doing. It's a lie. How do I know? Well, I would challenge any of you on the line. If you have severe problems with your teeth, with your bones, and your body, try drinking 32 ounces of green juice every single day, at least for a month, and then call me and make a comment on my section. All right. Stop it and then drink milk every single day, 32 ounces, and you tell me how your body responds. I guarantee you the milk, you're going to feel pain, and the green juices, your bones are going to become like hardened rock. They're going to become solid. They're going to come together because greens bring you the highest source of calcium ever, not cow's milk. It doesn't exist. Whenever you hear of any diseases, you have a disease in your life, you have a discomfort in your life, what I would suggest you do is look it up on the internet. We're not in the age of the 60s and 50s. You can go to the internet and say, I have diabetes, and look at what diabetes is and how it affects you. I have sarcoidosis. I have sickle cell. I have paralysis. I have an eye disease. I have any dis-ease. You're always going to find that there are three issues, physical issues and the mental issue behind the diseases. It's going to talk about a virus is in there. All viruses are killed by oxygen. It's going to say the body is clogged with toxemia. Unclog your body with the proper diet. It's going to say that the part of body, let's say like sickle cell, that the blood is not getting enough oxygen. Oxygenate your blood. I mean, this is a simple, it boggles my mind that people will spend hundreds of dollars every month to be concerned about medical coverage, but yet they won't spend hundreds of dollars on the proper foods and the proper lifestyle to heal their body. That just freaks me up. It made me come to realize that people spend so much time in thinking about their traditional educational systems. Educational systems, to some degree, is a good marketing campaign for the companies that want you to buy their products. But that's just my personal opinion. That's why I'm not a big advocate. I'm a big advocate of comprehension, because to me, if people comprehended, they wouldn't follow some of the crap that they follow. With that being said, today's the 6th day of my fast, and I'm fasting because I know the benefits. Every day gets easier for me. It's oxygenating my body. I'm getting unclogged my body. My mindset is getting clearer. I just washed my beautiful hair. So my hair is getting all springy. And by the way, there's some things about that too. Your hair is actually like an antenna. That's why all those great spiritual people always had the beards and everything like that. I don't know if I'm growing a beard though, but because your hair is an antenna, some of you go, really, Des? Well, you can only experience that electric energy in a purified body. So I want to see what that feels like. With that being said, this is fasting day number 6. I will give them a more detailed video on the next one. I just freestyled today because I didn't want another day to go by and me be lost in getting these videos out. To all the people listening to these blogs, I want to thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting. Hopefully it's giving you some information. Do the research more, and also do the experiment on yourself. Some of you may want to join with me 1 or 2 days in this fast. I will be going to 92 days, possibly even longer. It's easy for me, it's fun, and hopefully it can be an inspiration for you. With that being said, good day, God bless, until the next video.